What up, man? What up? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. The little guys are CXM989. The little guys are Chapitos are. The little guys are. Yep. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumber upper, brother. Thumber upper, brother. Hey, brother. Give me a thumbs up. Yep. No thumbs up. No thumbs up. Oh, thumbs up. DA said thumbs up. Teresa Marie, all right. Fucking thumbs up, brother. He said we're gonna get a thumbs up in here, brother. Yep. The Hulkster. Yeah. So CXM99 was asking. Yeah, the little guys are, man. The little guys. The little guys actually, to tell you the truth, right here where I'm at right now. Yes, I am. Right now where I'm at, where I'm staying at, they're as brutal as they come. Um, there's no word of Don Mayo, um, any of his guys. And Russo and them are around. They are making a comeback, but we're definitely not. Um, what's up? The one who knows. What's up, little guy? We're not. We're not hearing anything about um, Don Mayo taking over anything. As a matter of fact, this weekend I was in Tijuana, right? And I went to go see someone who um, used to work for Don Mayo's people, and he told me he's gotten it pretty bad right now, as bad as it's gonna get for anybody, you know. And I was like, oh, that sucks, you know, because um, I went to go look at in Tijuana with my compadre because we went to a derby, had some fun. We didn't win the derby, but we had fun. We came close to winning the derby. We won first two ones, and then we lost the third one, which automatically took us out of the derby. And then we won our fourth one, but our fourth one was like a side bet, so we won the fourth one. Yeah. Sorry, is it late? What are you gonna watch? Watch? The other one's gonna be open, Mom. The other one's open. Yeah. Yes, they do. Do they? Mm-hmm. 100% can put my life on it. I can put 100% on it. Yep. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. What's up, man? Cubestre. Brendan O'Brien, what up? Yeah, outside of Nogales they are, yeah. Ronnie DeMarco. What's up, Croatia? What's up, big man? I'm pretty good, Crow. Pretty good, brother. I can't complain, you know? Complaining doesn't help, and I don't think anybody would listen anyways. You know what I mean? Complaining don't help, and I don't think anybody would listen, you know? It's like my brother once told me, oh, I heard that story before, you know, but I think it was Brendan O'Brien. He's correct right now. Don Miles people are definitely standing tall in Nogales' area. Yeah, they're doing some work over there. That's for sure. You know. Yeah. Well, if you want to know what my favorite types of cocks are, yeah, you got me, the one who knows. You must know me very well. I do. Black cocks tend to be my favorite. So you guys know the correct word for a rooster is a cock, and people. It's a long tradition for people who fight roosters and everything to make what we call dick jokes, cock jokes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The one who knows is cool, man. I know who he is. The one who knows. Check this out, guys. So the one who knows, I could tell you what he would name his rooster if he had one, and he would name it Shooter McGavin. Ask the one who knows if that's correct, right? The one who knows, Shooter McGavin. We've had this conversation before. I asked him. He said, no, I didn't ask him. He told me, hey, if I ever had a rooster, I would name it Shooter McGavin. And I said, that's awesome. Shooter McGavin. It's a good name for a rooster, right? Yep. Yep. What's up, Tony? Yeah, Croatia, yeah. Yeah. The one who knows. But yeah. Um, the shifts are changing in Sonora and Guaymas and Zacatecas. People think that one guy or another guy is taking over or leading the charge. It's not necessarily true. You got in Tijuana, for example, you have the rise of now of an organization called the Ensenada Cartel, which a lot of people kind of think, Ensenada Cartel, what does that mean? Well, that means that they have a cartel in Ensenada now. And the reason why they have one now is because they've become so strong because they're by the ocean, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's what's definitely happening over there with those guys. Don Mayo has the government going after the Salazars and a lot of the organizations. That's why Shadow took off of where he was at. Um, he was definitely going into a train wreck. OG shit stains was in and it was bad. It was real bad because people were definitely they were definitely heading down the wrong road, man. I'll tell you that much. You can't wheel and deal with these guys. It's not something that you can do. It's a serious thing. The national government took a poll the other day, and they said that third 7 out of 10 Mexican children are considered impoverished, and I forgot what the other word was that they used. But in other words, it means that they were fucked. And that's not a good thing, man. Yep. Yeah, Magdalena, exactly. Magdalena's whole port is a torture right now. I would hate to be anywhere near that place or at those places. You know, I definitely wouldn't want to be there for any of that whole situation over there. Especially especially with the rise of the new government and policies they have over there, because the policies they have are just they're outrageous. They're literally hunting people like if they were like a trophy. You know what I mean? Like if they were actually hunting people, like if they were how would you call it? It's like human hunting. I mean, like 20th century human hunting, and people think it's a joke, but it's not a joke, man. Especially when you're being hunted yourself. You know, a lot of people, we laugh and we joke about Shadow. You know, we're like, oh yeah, you know, Shadow in Sonora, Shadow in here, Shadow in there. You know, but to tell you the truth, you know, that's a risky area where he was living at in Sonora. I know that for a fact. For a fact, that is a risky area. That is somewhere you don't want to be. You don't want to get caught in. You don't even want to be around that area because that is one area that's just full of corruption and you name it, they got it. You know what I mean? Sonora right now took a big tide, you know, big tide changing. And people are like, why? Because the Salazars got kicked out of there. The Salazars were keeping a good order of a lot of things, but I guess the government decided to listen to the old man. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the old man's been good to the government. You know, he doesn't make them feel wrong, and you know, he's had a good long run with them, and people like him, especially the old government. You know, what's up, EGA Tricks? Yep, yes sir, they did. Hey, don't forget to put my Cash App up there, man, and my PayPal. I haven't had anybody donate to my Cash App for over 2 months, guys. Can you believe that? 2 months, I haven't had a donation from the Cash App. Not good. You know, not good. But you know, Brendan was right. The pressure that they got from that government was a lot. People don't know that the government went after them, um, you know, heavily, and now they're really paying the price of it, and people are seeing it left and right. You know, people didn't know too much about this guy, but the Salazars used to have a guy who was an ex estatal, right? And I'm gonna give you guys an insight if you guys are ready for it. You know what I mean? Give you guys a Thursday exclusive. I'll give you a little story about someone that the Salazars had. There you go, Tony Soprano. That's the PayPal. Um, I'll give you guys a little story about someone. If you guys wanna hear about it. Um, it's a guy that used to work for the Salazars. Um, he used to work for Caro Quintero. Um, Originally, he worked for Caro Quintero, and then he ended up switching sides and working for the Salazars. Now, a lot of people aren't going to tell you this story, and I hope you guys are ready for it. Give me some thumbs up if you're ready for it, because the guy has what they call a sketchy background. And when I mean a sketchy background, I mean um, not too much is known about his history and his dissertation of his military career. Now, a lot of people knew him as el Bravo Uno or el Bravo Dos, as one time he faked his own death. And so this is a story about him. So when Caro Quintero was making a run for Caborca, because he wanted to keep it, because he saw how much money was in it, um, he needed the help of a local kid who knew the territory, who was somebody of what they call confianza, someone who people can trust, someone people recognize, someone whose family has a tradition of honor and respect and good qualities inside them. Now, Bravo Uno originally was from the Savannah. people say, well, how good of a kid was he? Supposedly, story goes that when he was 13 years old, he saved a family from a burning building or burning a house um, in Sonora. And he had a really good reputation for helping out the community and helping people out, and his family was known for that. So when he started saying that the government and other people were going to start coming around and things were going to change and stuff like that, a lot of people believed him, and a lot of people went with him because Caro Quintero was a very powerful man, you know. What's up, Amber? And El Bravo Uno or El Bravo Dos, as he's known to other people, was definitely in the business of making money. He was not afraid of making none or doing anything for it. But he wasn't too thrilled about illegal activities. So at the end, the Salazars ended up convincing El Bravo Uno to switch sides. But little did Bravo Uno know, or did he ever suspect that he'd be turned in by the same people who wanted his help. You know, sometimes you enter the game and you forget how treacherous it is, how full of deceit and lies and everything you can think of. You know, and Bravo One, was no different from anyone else falling to that trap. Bravo One is like anybody else who fell into that trap. And Sonora is definitely on fire. You know, but that's not the biggest news out of Mexico. I have some really big news out of Mexico coming tomorrow regarding how would I put it? Regarding a old relationship turning into blossoming into a new relationship maybe again for some people, you know, and it might be a good thing. What's up, Jose? As a lot of the Ariano Felix and the Emma at one time were best of friends. Um, Popeye from Logan Heights, 30th Street was one of Benjamin's favorite pistoleros. Uh, there's been so much history between them and everyone else, and there's some new news coming out on them, and I'm gonna let you guys know about it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish off getting all the information on it, but it's a banger. I'll tell you that much. It's talking about you know two blockbuster mergers, which can change the tide of anything. In my eyes, you know. What's up, Gina? If Mariano Felixes and the Mexican mafia broker a deal like they once did back in the old days, uh, the Chapitos could have a major blow to their success in Tijuana. Um, you never know. Um, a lot of people don't know Miami's got a lot of soldiers, and a lot of their soldiers have had really bad experiences with Jalisco Nueva Generación. A lot of people would say, well, they've had a good relationship with Sinaloa. It's been okay. I mean, don't get me wrong; that relationship's always been there, but as strong as they've had with the Arellano Felix family, no, you can't you can't even compare that relationship to the relationship that they have The guys from Jalisco have killed and murdered a lot of MA associates. You know, a lot of people don't know that. The Nueva Generación had recruited a bunch of lower level MA associates, and they didn't work out the way that the old man wanted them to, and a lot of them were taken out to the cornfield, or a lot of them were done in. Um, the one who knows actually had one of his own friends that way. I don't know if the one who knows is still on here, but if he wants to speak on it, he could. But one of his friends was executed in Tijuana in broad daylight. And a lot of people are like, wow, that's real. Yeah, it's real, guys. It's real. It's real to the bone, you know? And people don't think so, you know? The one who knows could definitely let you guys in on that, you know? He could teach you something, you know? You guys would learn about it. One of his friends ended up going over there, and he didn't make it back. And a lot of people say, wow, really? Yeah, he ended up going over there and never making it back. And a lot of people were like, why? Got sold up the river, like we said. Got sold up the river. And, it happens like that in the business. You know? People don't understand how quick you're here and one day you're gone, you know? Nah, there's always been an explanation for something. I mean, the Ariano Felixes have been known to be very respectful and ask for permission. MA really doesn't do anything for their guys that get whacked out in Tijuana. When you go to Tijuana, you're pretty much told you know better. You decide to go out there and work and do what you want to do, then it's up to you, you know? Croatia, MA isn't what people think it is anymore. It's not as structured or powerful as it once was. You know, it's not an organization as powerful as it once was in the 90s or 80s. You know, MA was at its prime in the 80s and 90s. You know, MA had reach in the 80s and 90s that was unbelievable. Now, after indictments and RICO acts and everything else, Croatia, MA has been crumpled, to to how would I say, to an existence of almost non-existence. You know, most of the men that were in this organization are gone. They're too old. RICO acts burnt them out, gave them tons of time, and a lot of people don't understand that. The RICO acts and all that. They definitely had a hard time. They destroyed a lot of families, a lot of people. Um, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, Croatia don't fuck around. You know, look, I'll give you something that a lot of people don't forget. Man, my Cash App is open at Ogblackshow at 13 EGA Tricks. If you could do me the favor, put it back up there. I'm about to actually go see a family right now. Let's go see them. Go talk to them, see what they're about, how they've been. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? If Emma and the Ariano Felixes were to combine themselves once again and have that great relationship that they once have, it could turn the tide for them in La Chapita and And you never know. Could be a game changer. Could be a game changer. Big game changer. Most people wouldn't even recognize that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't even talk about that. You know, that's this being a game changer for people. Um, it's a lot to think about. Yup, both sides would grow together in power. That's exactly right. You know, they would solidify um, an old agreement that they had for a long time. You know, they had a pact a long time ago, but people forget about it. They were once best friends. They were used each other, and they definitely grew together. Yeah. Well, sometimes some people think that one side will eat the other side. Um, I don't. I think with Eduardo coming home in August, I think that there's going to be a big difference. You know what I mean? Big difference. Big one. You know? And I'm going to get more into that on Friday, guys.